Okay, so on to the very last track of Vicky's Harmony of Hearts, at least for today. We've got lots of Harmony of Hearts packages still coming. I don't know if there's another one for Vicky's, but for today, this 3 is going to be wrapped up now. This one over here is James and Dust Motes. I can't remember if I've ever reacted to James before. Just James. I might have. And I think Vicky might have brought it to us before as well. I'm not sure. But anyway, Dust Motes. Dust Motes, isn't it those like particles in the air? I actually read something about it. Dust Mote. Dust Mote, something to do with it slowing down time or something like that. Like dust motes in there, like they're particles, but they're almost like specks of dust. But there was something that was attributed to the slowing down of time by dust. I don't know. Maybe I'm confusing that with something else. So anyway, let me not speak out of turn over here. Let me not go into something that I'm not entirely sure of. But yeah, let's see what we got. For those of you only joining us now, I suggest you go back to and start from there, because it's been beautiful music. Very chilled, very mellow. If you want to just be in a chilled, mellow mood, you can listen to that. But also, for those of you who want to watch additional content, you can click in the link in the description and go through to the Sphere, and you can subscribe to the Sphere for a very small fee, if it's within your means, to watch additional content. We will be populating quite a bit of content on there this week still, right? Now that we've starting to settle down with everything, we will be able to populate the Sphere with a lot more content. Anyway, love you all. What am I doing? Why am I signing off? I do love you all, but that's my sign off. So let's not do that right now. Let's at least listen to the song first. Let's rock and roll. James, Dust Motes, let's go. Always chilled with Vicky, man. Another one for my playlist.
Dust motes in a beam of light, they slow down time.
Yo, bro, listen, he literally just said that, so I'm not an idiot. Wait a second. Listen to what he just said here.
Dust motes in a beam of light, they slow down time.
It says dust motes in the, I swear on my life to God, I swear on my family's life, all my family's life, including my child, I did not listen to a word of this fucking song. I never do that with music. But this is, I literally, as the first time listening, and I told you, I swear on everything that I find that is dear to me, right? I had not listened to this fucking track. And it was just something that I read a while ago about dust motes slowing down time. And the very first fucking line of this song is dust motes slowing down time. Come on, bro. Jeez, at least I remember something in my life. Come on, man.
Beam of light, they slow down time. Snowflake on a black wool glove, melting in the sunlight. Dust motes in a beam of light, you left without a fight. Dust motes in a beam of light, they slow down time. It's cold outside.
I swear, like, Vicky must be the mellowest person on earth, right? Just based by her playlist, right? She loves this kind of chilled music, which I absolutely love too. But I kind of feel like Vicky's the kind of person that just takes it a day by day. Everything's okay. This too shall pass. That's kind of her doctrine, right? I think that's kind of her doctrine. I kind of feel like it's that. I love the premise of the song over here. I think it's very cool because I kind of feel like when you go into that meditational space, let's say you're sitting on a chair and it's a beautiful sunny day and the sun's sort of like shining straight through your window and you see that sort of ray of light and you just see the dust sort of hanging there, it kind of sends you into a bit of like a tranquil space where it actually sort of frees up your mind. It opens up where you start thinking about things deeply, right? And then when you start doing that, the most important things in your life sort of come into play, right? The people you love or the things that hurt you the most, the person that's gone and things like that. And then you also, you kind of start tapping into like, it's okay. Everything's going to be okay. I apologize for the long diatribe over here, but that's basically how I feel about it, is that it's literally sort of, you get into that tranquil space and you start accepting things for what they are. And that's why he went into the song where he's like, I forgive you. Do you know what I mean? I was angry. I was in a space where everything was completely in turmoil. But when looking at these dust motes, it slows down time. And I think not literally slowing down time, but I think it literally psychologically slows down time. So you actually, it takes everything down a notch. And when you're in that space of almost meditation, you kind of think of things a little bit more deeply. It feels like time has slowed down. Let me know if you agree with that premise or not, but that's what I think. Let's go.
I forgive you. Your transgression. There's a vulture at the end of my bed. It's 5 a.m. It thinks I'm dead. There's a vulture at the end of my bed against the window.
Crazy, because over here he's actually alluding to some extreme depression over here. So it's basically saying here's a vulture, so here's a scavenger that's literally sitting at the end of my bed looking to possibly pick my carcass because, you know, I haven't sort of risen up, I haven't lifted my head and I haven't woken up. So he's talking about depression over here. So it's almost in that state of being completely subdued, completely down, and almost the point of death, if you're gonna, sort of allude to that. But I like that because what he's doing over here is he's actually using this particular piece of music to sort of open up in that way, to actually try and revive himself. Essentially, he's becoming, through looking at these dust motes and slowing down time, he's almost becoming like his own defibrillator, right? He wants to, wants to shock some life back into him, right? And having to slow everything down and having to accept things for what they are, which is the forgiving her, is that point of closure that'll shock you back into life and realize that you have to carry on. Your life must continue. Love that. Let's go.
The window in silhouette. There's a vulture would have me asleep. It's looking at me like I'm some piece of me. I forgive you.
So it feels like she actually hurt him in a real way, and I think she's actually the metaphorical vulture sitting on the end of her bed, right? As if he was a piece of meat, took full advantage of him, right? And picked at his carcass. I think he's actually sort of trying to say that she is that vulture. But he's got to make peace with it now, so he has to forgive.
If you die,
feels like that. that, specifically when a relationship ends, it literally can be akin to death, essentially. It can actually feel like that. It can feel like you're dying, right? A heartbreak, that emotional trauma and that psychological state is actually, there's literature on this, is actually almost equates to having lost a person to death. Like literally somebody, actually one of the people you love most passes away. Actually having that heartbreak. To a certain degree, it can actually be worse because the person is still alive. And then it's not only that you don't have that person, there's the rejection that comes from that as well. She rejected you, right? Or he rejected you. And he or she has gone on to live their lives, right, with somebody else. You weren't good enough for them. So actually the psychological turmoil of that is even sometimes worse than having lost someone dear to you to a disease or death or something like that, right? So yeah, man, hectic. Very, very sad song here.
Cried over my supper, it revived, got off the table, started to fly. If you die,
This is a sick track though.
if you
It's crazy. This song reminds me of Tyler Joseph from 21 Pilots, but his earlier days, before 21 Pilots, where it was like literally just Tyler Joseph creating his own tracks. Songs like Save or Save Me, whatever it was called, right? When he was making those songs by himself, it kind of reminds me of that. It kind of reminds me of the agony and the pain and the anguish of that over there. It keeps bringing Tyler Joseph back into my mind. And when is that little bastard dropping another album? Come on, man. We need Tyler and Joseph to come to the party, bro. It's been too long, man. These guys like go away for 5 years, then drop something sick, and then go away for 5 years ago, bro. Again, we don't have much time, bro. 2024 is going to be silly, bro. Drop that album quick. Let's go.
Dust motes in a beam of light, they slow down time.
Beautiful song. Beautiful song, man. Really beautiful. So all three of Vicky's tracks are going again on my chilled playlist, which I absolutely love. I particularly love listening to that chilled playlist when I'm driving. Really, really awesome. I find it super tranquil. Puts me in a very mellow mood when I'm driving. It's fantastic. Probably something that my insurance company would like to. You know what I mean? Not like Eminem. Come on, bro. Anyway, I love you all. Please stay safe. Please stay healthy. I'll catch you on the next HOH. Peace.